Max was only 9 years old when his mother passed away after a long illness. His father had abandoned them when he was just a baby, and since then, he had lived with an aunt who was rarely home. Sometimes, he had no food to eat or notebooks for school. His dreams of studying and building a better life felt impossible. One afternoon, while walking through the park, he sat on a bench, his eyes filled with sadness. That's when Mr. Samuel, a successful businessman, noticed him. He had come to the park with his book, hoping for some peace, but when he saw the boy sitting alone and downcast, something inside him stirred deeply. Samuel knew that emptiness well. His mother had died when he was 18, and his father had never been in the picture. Everything he had achieved was through effort, faith, and the deep belief that God had never left his side. He sat beside Max and gently asked why he looked so sad. The boy, in a quiet voice, shared his story. Samuel felt a lump in his throat. He placed his hand on the boy's head and said, "Don't worry. One day, you'll become someone great. I'm going to help you." From that day forward, Samuel paid for Max's education and took him shopping for groceries every week. But more than the material support, he spoke to him about God, about how faith can lift what seems lost, and how, when Jesus guides your steps, anything is possible. In time, Max finished school, launched a high-quality clothing brand, and became a successful entrepreneur. Not just because of his talent, but because Samuel had planted in him a strong faith and a generous heart. Years later, he returned to the park with his Bible. He sat beneath a tree and noticed an elderly man hunched over and sad. He greeted him kindly and said, "Why such a long face when life is so short and so beautiful?" The old man told him he was sick, his business had failed, and since his little dog had died, he felt completely alone. Max looked at him with tenderness. "Would you like to have lunch with me? Then stop by my store. I want to give you something." He handed him a generous check to cover his treatments and help him start again. "Why are you doing this for me?" the old man asked. Max smiled and then replied, "Because I'm the result of the love of someone who believed in me when I had absolutely nothing."